There is a artist or a creator here on YouTube named Jojo Siwa. Now we're going to be looking at a video by Corinne, which I love their profile picture. I think it's incredible. It's from Gintama, which Gintama is based. But she just released new music, and I'm going to be real before we jump into this video. I know this is probably going to be trashing on her new song, but if you look at Jojo Siwa's like short she made on the song, it's kind of garbage, but the song itself isn't bad. I don't know what the fuss is over this song. I'm gonna be real. Now, Jojo Siwa deserves all the shade that could possibly be hit. She is one of the most cringe people to ever exist. One of the most annoying people to ever exist. But so that makes it sound awful. Like, absolutely awful. The song itself isn't terrible. You won't have to think twice. What it takes to make. So it doesn't really get weird until the last section. I don't know what she was doing with her vocals there at the end, but I don't think the song's that bad. I was listening to it. It sounds more like an 80s power anthem than anything else. Like it's trying to warp her vocal cords. It sounds like, but that's what it's like. I don't know. It sounds very 80s. I don't hate it. I know a lot of people are hating it. I hate 99.9% of everything that Jojo Siwa has ever done in her entire career, but I don't hate this song. I'm going to be real. I know she's getting a lot of flack for it, but it is kind of not that bad.
What's up? Today we're talking about Jojo Siwa. I know everyone hates her and doesn't like hearing about her, but that's what we're talking about today. And she's in her new rebrand era. She's in the era I like to call the blonde era or the Handmaid's Tale era. She dropped a new song on TikTok and it's receiving horrible reception.
Yeah, I don't, again, dude, I don't know why she posted the later part of the song, which it works in the song, but it doesn't work as like a cutout by itself. I think the slower parts work better. Again, it's Jojo Siwa. Nothing she does makes any sense. I mean, she spent like, what was it, like 3 years? Oh, okay, it wasn't like 3 years. It was like an entire year talking about how she's the gayest person out there doing like, I'm going to grind on stage. Look how cool and rock I am. And it was the most god-awful cringe thing I've ever seen in my entire life. She was like, look, I'm on my Miley Cyrus arc. And it was just not fun or enjoyable. Only for her to be on Big Brother and just first guy she meets that she wants to just like blow through her entirety of her shorts. She lets that happen to, and now she's dating him.
But before we go over that, we got to talk about where she came from. Real quick, you should like and subscribe, because if I hit 1,000 subscribers for the end of the year, I'm going to shave my head live on stream, and you don't want to miss that. Anyways,
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't even think he's done a face reveal. So, come on, dude. You gotta get up those numbers.
She was in her LGBTQ positive era where she had the rainbow haircut and.
Bro, she looked like a unicorn threw up on like a dildo, dude. It was so bad. She was trying so hard to be the I'm the super, like, it's always like Jojo Siwa always hits these trends when they're dying out. Like this whole like country trans thing, I think is already dying out too. It was like popular like post election, I think, and now it's on the downward slide. And so she always jumps on these trends late. I don't get it.
Would do a bunch of things to support the community. She had this one point where she would go on stage and she was somewhere between a cross of a Power Ranger and Magic Mike, and that looks like this.
Bro, she didn't even look like a Power Ranger. She looked like one of the things the Power Rangers would fight, bro. I don't know what this is. It's goblin behavior. I mean, this is so embarrassing. Like, this is embarrassing enough clothing that Lady Gaga would look at it and say, yeah, no, I'm never wearing that shit. Oh, it's so much.
I'm sure you can see now why Power Rangers and Magic Mike is an apt description. She is no stranger to humping the mic or getting freaky on stage. But you know, the one positive that comes from all this is that we survived. I thought it would be a difficult challenge to survive, but we made it through this era. We are now going into a new
Dude, the new era is going to be hilarious. Her trad wife era is going to be so funny. Watching her just completely 180 from I'm a goblin that just like rubs the mic against my genitals to I'm going to stay home and cook.
I think we can make it through this one as well. My only question is, what made her choose this? I'm sure every artist wants their music to be enjoyable and they want an audience to love their music and like be fans of it. I don't think any artist really goes out there with the plan to engagement farm and build an audience through hate and a dislike of their music, because that's what it is about at the end of the day. She can keep engagement farming, she can keep rage baiting, as all you like to say, but that's never going to grow an audience that's going to listen to your music long term, and that's what everyone wants. We want a Taylor Swift and not Mario.
Yeah, dude, I'm not going to lie. I don't want a Taylor Swift either. I do not like Taylor Swift. I find her annoying as shit.
Judah. So this is an old video of hers that blew up because of how bad the dancing is. She really does love humping the ground or doing whatever it is on stage. I don't understand it. It makes me wildly...
Not gonna lie, bro is super bad at surf, but I'm not any better. I am really bad at surf as well. It's funny when you won't run into, like, the gameplay on a video just being awful. This is some Diesel Patch level gameplay, bro.
Uncomfortable to watch, and I wish I didn't have to watch it, but I'm editing this video, so I am going to be forced to watch it a few more times at the very least. But this is a clear and cut case of engagement farming or rage baiting that you guys love to say so much. And the difference is you guys are falling for it. Everyone really does fall for it. There's no way to...
Absolutely. I think everybody just kind of falls in this arc of we should get mad at Jojo Siwa because she's manufacturing this shit. She's been doing it for like the last few years. Just trying. She went from like I'm a kid creator to I want to like goon on stage, right? But the problem is I think like that shit gets stale, and I honestly think that this new, again, dude, I like the new song. I've hated everything that Jojo Siwa has ever done, but I don't hate this new song. It's crazy to me.
Kick off when you first get this video because you just have to sit through and be like, what the fuck am I watching here? And as I said, this does not build a sustainable audience, but she has her own philosophy on it, and I'll let her explain it to you.
Whether the world likes it or not, they are entertained by me, for sure. You know what I mean? And that could be a good entertain or a bad entertain. Either way, though, you know, you're tuning in. All my comments right now are like, why am I early to a Jojo Siwa video? Because you got your notifications on, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that it is not because people have your noties on.
Well, I mean, on the same point, like, she is kind of right in a little bit of a way. Like, she's a goblin, that's for sure. She's a fucking goblin. And her voice went from, like she's definitely trying, she's definitely trying to rip off Miley Cyrus, but then she's going back, she's doing it backwards. She went, Wrecking Ball Miley Cyrus to Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus. It's a very confusing direction.
Also, it is a bad entertainment.
But keeping the fucking I smoke 80 packs of cigarettes a day voice.
And that's not even a limb I'm going out on, that's just a fact. It's not like she's good entertaining people. Anyways, that brings us to today, and we are in her blonde era, the silky blonde with the pearl necklace and the weird blue.
I mean, the song is Betty Davis. I mean, if we look up Betty Davis, it might just be a part of the music video. Like, let's go Betty Davis. Here we go. Yeah, dude, she's dressed to look like Betty Davis, brother. Like, here we are, dude. Betty Davis, like blonde hair, pearl, literally right there, dude. Like, are we in the blue hair arc, or is she just dressing up to match the song she's singing? That's the question we gotta ask ourselves. I mean, it happens with artists all the time where they are dressed to look like what they're singing about, and she's got the Betty Davis fit, so
sure, I guess. And she posted this on TikTok.
Yeah, I do think that this arc isn't as funny as the last one. The last one where she went from being gay to now I'm a trad wife. This is the best thing to talk about. It's so funny, dude. Her whole identity was how super gay am I. Dude, I am like rainbow unicorn jizz landing on a pride flag in the middle of a pride parade. To now she's like, I really love dick. It's just an incredibly weird arc. She went so full in on LGBT goon sesh. Before college, bro. She did her before college goon sesh to spend one TV show with a dude and instantly dump her girlfriend over absolutely nothing. She's like, get the fuck out of here. I found me some penis.
Where it got 27 million views and only 516,000 likes, which is a pretty bad ratio on TikTok. If you don't believe me, the shares it has is 557,000, so even more shares than likes, which is just a horrible sign. If you look at the comments here, they're all making fun of her. None of them enjoy the video. I do not see one positive comment, and some of the comments have...
Oh, dude, she got obliterated. She got obliterated for this song, which is super funny. I was expecting to hate on it. I was really excited to hate on it. I listened to it before stream. And I actually kind of mess with it. Now, it does kind of lose me at the end of the song, making it not the best song ever made. But I kind of mess with it a little bit. I'd say it's... and this is the way I put it. Every artist... I listen to every artist's music as... where would I put this in regards to the rest of this artist's future, right? Oh, I have a chat. Welcome to the chat, MWS. Hopefully she'll abandon the auto-tune now that she's trad. Yeah, we'll see. But this is the thing, dude. I was like, okay, I'm gonna hate this. I've hated every single Jojo Siwa song I've ever listened to. Every time a drama comes up, I listen to one of her songs to get my own perspective on the things, and I fucking hate them. They're atrocious. I would rather drill holes into my temples than listen to a Jojo Siwa song. I'll listen to this, and it gave me like vibes of like 80s pop and mixed with like 90s country, and I was like, this is kind of fire. Not fire, but it broaches lukewarm, which for Jojo Siwa, broaching lukewarm is the greatest thing she's ever done.
More likes in the actual video if you combine them. Like, someone commented, you need more honest people on your team, which has 185,000 likes.
Again, dude, I don't take any of these TikTok people seriously because they're just probably mad that she's not gay anymore. TikTok's a fucking dumb platform. I hate it.
And someone said, what...
If you try to be like if you try to be like edgy at all on TikTok, they get really mad at you.
Awful day not to be deaf, 37K. Unreleased this, 40K. It's just insane. The comments are trashing this video to no end. And this got so popular that we already have people memeing this.
She's got Betty Davis eyes. What's up, guys? That's my new track. It's Betty Davis eyes, and I only have eyes for dudes now. Dream guest on my podcast? Probably a straight man. Baby, I'm a child.
This is fucking fire. This is 100% the shit she would say. 100% the shit she would say. This is what she did her whole gay arc. She was like, I'm gay now, and I want to make sure that everyone knows how gay I am.
Alive now. I love being straight. No one has ever made such an extreme switch. I am swearing off the LGBTQ community.
The key thing you want to look at when remaking her video is the signature raspy voice that she has. It honestly reminds me of those no smoking campaigns I used to watch as a kid.
I'm married, and I used to smoke for 75 years.
Now I talk through a tube. Everything I say sounds like this. I'm Jojo. I got Betty Davis eyes. I got Betty Davis eyes.
So she must already be at 2 packs a day, maybe 3 for the past 15 years, it sounds like. I don't know how your voice can get that bad so dramatically fast. Other than maybe she got lung cancer in the last couple months, I don't
Or she's faking it.
Like, she could definitely be putting on a little bit of rasp. Hey, listen, guys, I'm Jojo Siwa. I'm Jojo Siwa. I just really wanted people to know that now I'm different and I'm more edgy and darker and...
She could be doing that shit.
really know. And the question you might be asking is, since we're all talking about it, since I'm making this video
But, like, this is, like, a weird thing that I've noticed. Like, I mean, have you heard, like, Hannah Montana, or not Hannah Montana, have you heard fucking, Miley Cyrus in interviews lately, dude? She's like weirdly, raspy now, bro. She's, like, weirdly raspy. Like, oh, check this out.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
The journey is usually the part of the anyways.
What's it like the everybody like frog voicing, dude?
Ribbit, I make music, ribbit, I make it.
About it being the normal slop tuber, is her strategy working? I mean, I wouldn't say it's working because if she posted this on Spotify, it's not getting that many monthly listeners.
I mean, we could check. Betty Davis eyes, 280,000 plays. So not doing great. You're right. She's not doing great on her plays. I mean, 400,000 monthly listeners. It's not great. Not doing great. He's 100% right on that.
it's not going up dramatically because of the TikTok. No.
Yeah, I don't think I think the song's better than her whole catalog, so it surprised me that it isn't the best. I mean, if you look at her numbers on, so we saw that her TikTok was definitely getting numbers, which she gets paid for every one of those things. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with the AI stuff on YouTube? It is driving me wild. Let's go to Jojo Siwa's channel. Let's see how many. Let's see. 537,000 views. That's incredible. That's a lot of numbers. 800,000 views. I mean, she's definitely, people are definitely watching it, whether they hate it or not. She's still getting paid. We gotta be real on that aspect. I mean, that's like me, like, saying, like, Hassan, if I were to, like, talk about Hassan and say that nobody even watches him anymore, I would be an asshole. Because, like, people do obviously watch him, and he does obviously have great numbers. He's not actually, like, losing his audience anytime soon. So, just keeping it $1.50 there.
No one is going to go from TikTok to Spotify to Apple Music or any of those platforms to listen to this. So, my honest review is that it's not working in the music industry sphere, but, you know, on the TikTok sphere, she's getting more popular. Maybe.
Well, I mean, and on the YouTube sphere, she is doing it on the YouTube sphere, so she is multimedia pushing. It's not that I'm saying that it's good, because within next week she's gonna do something else retarded just so she can keep some little bit momentum of clout. I mean, this is like people who are like, oh, Jack Doherty's done, and then a week later they make another video on Jack Doherty. I mean, they're not, these type of fucking goonbags aren't going anywhere.
Maybe that's what she wants. Maybe her goal is to just become more recognizable as a person, because we already have grown men mocking her.
By the way, this is super cringe. Bro, like, went all full in on this.
She's bad. She's got Betty Davis.
Listen, I love hating on Jojo Siwa as much as the next guy, but
yeah, brother. Yeah, you went a little far there, brother.
all I can think of when seeing this grown man dressed...
This is so much worse than the song she's saying. This is so much worse. Like, the first chick, like, gave it some diligence. This guy just scares me. I feel like he, like, keeps women locked in his basement.
What's up as her is he must be enjoying this on some level, because he's done this multiple times. He must enjoy it on some level. I don't know. That's just me, though, but he loves it. He loves it. Let's just be honest.
Bro's just waiting for the next Jojo Siwa song so he can get in drag.
Anyways, this has become such a popular meme where everyone is making fun of her and dressing up and making fun of the music video that we have a top 5 reaction already.
All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes.
I do think it's I do think it's funny how these fuckers will put in that boom sound just when they think they make a fire joke. It always has bothered me because to me it's like a laugh track, right? It's like, oh, so if I put this boom sound in, that means that I'm actually making it funny.
Betty Davis.
I'm not gonna make you guys suffer through the whole thing, but I want to skip to the end just to see how good it really gets.
And she knows.
Oh, dear God, brother. Dear God. I feel like, I almost feel like the people making fun of her at this point are more goofy than the people who are actually doing it.
What's up there? Thanks to me.
I'm really sorry I can't play the whole clip of Jojo Siwa singing because she is a DMCA demon and she will strike this video, so I don't want to strike on my channel. I can't play it. If you really want to go hear it, I'll link the TikTok in the description. And all I have to say was that was a pretty good recreation of her song. If you don't believe it, you should...
That's not true at all. That's not true at all. I'm gonna be like, to the TikTok, maybe, I guess, not really. Again, dude, I fully like wanted to hate on this song, listen to it before stream, so that I could like have a grasp of what I was making fun of. And the last time that I listened to a Jojo Siwa song, like I said, dude, I would have rather been stuck in a barrel with a bunch of holes cut in it and people sticking their dicks in it. And I'm just sitting in like a barrel with a bunch of penises around me, than listen to that song again. And I don't like either of those options. They sound very unfun. But when it comes to this song, I didn't hate it. But that's the Jojo Siwa situation. It is pretty crazy. I do think her her going from like a rainbow falcon jizz super gay to trad wife is the most interesting bait and switch I've ever seen. It's just a clout move. That's all Jojo Siwa ever does is just clout grab. But yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.